Sprouting in the Dark by Richard Anderson. Welcome. This is a video book, and a video book is an experiment, and we're going to try to see if we can have learning by doing happen through this video. So together we're going to create an experience. Your job is to give an honest response. My job is to take you in your body where you have not gone before, or if you have gone there, to review it. Experiences are supplied if you don't have experience in certain being aware in your body, certain areas, called redirects. And redirects is another videotape. You have to kind of close this videotape out and go on YouTube, and you have to write down the title first and open up on YouTube another video which will have another experience, and those are called redirects. The more you allow your body to be used as a vehicle for feedback, the more you'll be able to apply that potential everywhere. And these are, first of all, practices. So one thing seldom does it, but it's a way to get through to your body and get it integrated with your mind and your feelings, so that you can take and become more skilled in being aware and integrating that skill. So practice is a major part of this, and these are kind of sample practices. So everyone's different, and everyone has their own keys, so to speak, or their own experiences, which will usually unlock their body and some of their potential. Anyway, now before we start anything, the first thing you have to learn to use is the pause button. That's like 2 bars up on YouTube, and you press pause, and then the other thing, when you press the pause, it becomes a triangle, and the triangle then becomes when you want it to play, to move on, so you press that for play. Those are 2 skills that you have to practice before you can even get into the actual meat of what I have to offer. So right now, push pause when the table of contents comes on the screen, and be ready to push, then you go one more page, and then push play when you're ready to continue. So look over. This is a book. It's kind of like a table of contents, and basically it has the chapter which is called Sprouting, and then it has redirects, which are, if you really aren't into those areas at all, you probably need to do those. And if the first ones don't excite you or introduce anything new, try a redirect or move on, and you'll find what you need somewhere along the table of contents. And the table of contents reflects the whole of it on YouTube. So it's kind of, try something and see if it works for you. If it doesn't work, try something else. If that doesn't work, well, this probably isn't your thing. But if it happens to hit on something that you need, you'll know it, and you'll come back. Before we start, or restart, I want you to relax and sense your body again. You've been using your mind to look at the table of contents, and wiggle your toes and wait for your breathing to start. Let the air come in your nose and out your mouth, in your rhythm, not mine. Feedback is needed for well-being and throughness, and it's this body that we're going to use in this process. And we're also featuring learning by doing in this video. But learning by doing has some parts to it that we need, or parts or assumptions that we need to check out. And that is that you're in your body enough so that you sense pain, resistance in your body, and you have an imagination in your body. You're a human, and you have no clue of what you're really capable of using your body. To verify pain, first of all, just take and pinch the skin between your thumb and your finger hard. If it doesn't hurt, use your fingernails, and usually you can sense pain. And your cells are talking to each other, and their language is called the third language. Now, it's not confined to pain, but that's what we're checking out right now. Also, your cells may have lost their sense of humor because they've been in survival mode for so long, and over time we hope to change that. To verify sensing of resistance, whether you can do that, just pull on a finger and sense not the pulling, but sense the resistance here and all the way through your body. Can you sense the feeling of resistance? Now, the third qualification or assumption in this thing is that you have an imagination. And this is really simple. I want you to bark like a dog. Really, bark like a dog. Yep, sounds like a dog to me. Did you know imagination truly exceeds clairvoyance? Yep. Even if you could easily visualize, imagination bridges beyond the light, both up and down the vibratory scale. It also includes the path of the heart. And it's possible that you're in training for the bottom-up path of the heart. And the dimensions are, as you know, length, width, depth, and then through time. And the fifth dimension goes into simultaneity. And if you're coming from the top down, then you have simultaneity of light, and that's one way to go through the fifth, start into the fifth dimension. Another way to start into the fifth dimension is through simultaneity of sound. And it's very much like listening to music, where your body records simultaneously sound on multiple levels, and you just learn to tune it, and you can become aware of simultaneity of sound. You're probably already doing it to a degree, but we want to make it effortless, and we'll get into the more or the less well-known facets of it pretty soon. And let me catch up here. Now, if you're into simultaneity of sound, you'll be working with your body, and the next video gets exciting fast. It's called Sprouting 2, More Feedback Movement, and you'll have to stop the videotape, go find another one on YouTube called Sprouting 2, More Feedback Movement, and I'll see you there.